you are on their mind. Somebody is on somebody's mind in today's reading. I feel that you are on your person's mind. Your person is thinking about you. They're reminiscing. They're just looking back on the past at the moment. So that's what I'm going to have a look into today for you. Before I start though, if you would like a personal reading, if you just click on the title of this video, that will take you through to the description box where the link to the website is. Also in there is a free relationship report if you want to check that out as well. I think you'll find that interesting. And I hope everybody is well today. I hope you're all well and you're doing okay. So, you're on somebody's mind. It's very, very strong today. I was feeling it earlier and I did a pre-shuffle and that came out, my expectation card. It's almost as if you're waiting to hear from them and they're waiting to hear from you, but nobody's actually doing anything about it. I clarified it and the Ten of Cups came out. So I just get today that this was a beautiful, deep relationship. That on a lot of things for a long time you saw eye to eye, but in the end there was an imbalance. Somebody started to feel neglected and underappreciated. And I feel your person is, they want to bring some balance. They want to bring some balance back into this. I think they've realised now, or they're realising, that they didn't treat you fairly. Somebody feels now that they didn't treat you fairly, that a lot of the things that they did were unjust, unfair, and they're reflecting on this at the moment. I will do towards the end of the reading see if they're going to take any action. To be honest, even before I get that far, I don't feel they will at the moment. I don't know why. I just think they're sitting, they're reflecting on the past. I am getting for some of you that to reconcile, that's all right, I was going to say reconnect, reconcile, there would have to be a major sacrifice made. You will know your story. For some of you, it could be a sacrifice that there has to be a move, or that there are going to be either other members of the family or somebody's family or somebody's friend group or even their children, I'm getting, won't be very happy to start with if there is a reconciliation. There's got to be a sacrifice made here, and I feel it's quite a large sacrifice. I'm getting your person does want to meet you middle of the road, but they're just not sure now how to balance this out. I feel that you've had some pretty intense conversations in the past, but they do want to communicate. I've got the Eight of Wands here and the Magician. Energy-wise, I've got Sagittarius and Gemini at the moment. They do want to communicate with you. They want to come forward, but they're just not sure what to say. And also, I feel that it's just this sacrifice. I just feel at the moment what they're doing is they're just really sitting and thinking about where it all went wrong. I don't particularly feel this energy is an energy of action, per se. Like I say, there are communication cards here, but I've got a card sat in the middle that always tells me that it's a card of waiting. It's just a card of waiting. Somebody is waiting almost for the right opportunity to come forward again. But they're spending a lot of time looking back at the past and just where it all went wrong. Let's have another. Yeah. If you don't think that they're on your mind, if you don't think, that you are on their mind, you are. Page of Swords. They're curious about what you're doing. They're very, very curious. I think they spend a lot of time dreaming about what they'd like to say. dreaming about the action they'd like to take and the communication they'd like to bring forward for you. But in reality, all they're doing really is two things. For some of you, they're hoping that you will forgive them. And secondly, the other thing they're doing is they're just watching. They're just watching and waiting. They could even be spying on you. But I just don't feel them coming forward. I feel them in a heavy energy. I've got a real heavy sort of, I don't know, just a heavy energy today surrounding this. Yeah. For some of you, you were in a long-term commitment with this person, but for some of you, too many other people have got too much to say on this. There is a lot of family traditions involved here. Other people's belief systems, the way other people think, almost like the establishment. There's a lot of that going on in this energy, especially with the Ten of Cups here. That it's almost like somebody feels they have to toe the party line. This could be you or this could be them. I am getting to say to you though that you mustn't sacrifice too much of yourselves to keep somebody else happy. Yeah. Stand up for yourself. This is for you. This is your energy. You know, stand up for what you believe in. I can see from this that there's been a lot of squabbling, a lot of drama, and a lot of other people involved who've all got something to say. And, you know, at times this person, whoever you're connected into, really had your back up against the wall. You know, I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. But you didn't back down. You did not back down. And I really feel now that whoever this is for today, that they feel proud of you in a way for not backing down. They are looking back and realising I think they want some forgiveness. They want to say to you that they know that they treated you unfairly and that you had every right to voice your own opinions. Yeah. For some of you, this isn't the first time, though, this has happened. Got the Knight of Wands. In a general read, it just means really that someone's either at a distance from you, or they have been a very in-out energy. A bit of a player, really, to be honest with you. Somebody who can be a bit charming, good fun, but not reliable. Yeah, that's interesting. Tower reversed. They are literally keeping a lid on their feelings. Now, as I said earlier, I don't feel in this energy today that they are going to come forward at the moment, whoever this is for. But I do feel that they're struggling keeping a lid on, wanting to talk to you, wanting to make some form of contact with you. It's almost as if they're just sitting there, you know, trying to keep stum. You know, on one hand, they want to communicate, desperately want to communicate, and then they're waiting, okay? And then they're thinking, no, I'll communicate. And then they're just thinking, no. I think they're frightened that, they're frightened they could have done too much damage, but they're also frightened of a secret being revealed. And I think this goes back to a sacrifice that would have to be made for this reconciliation to take place. Someone would have to sacrifice something, whether it be friends, family, or something else that's in this mesh here. That would have to be sacrificed. And also I feel there would be a big secret that would come out. I'm going to clarify that. I'm just going to clarify that Tower in the reverse. But you're very much on this person's mind. Very much. It just feels quite a bit of a sad energy, really, coming from their side. Yeah, silent. Clarifying the Tower reverse. Can't speak today. They're waiting. That's the energy I thought I picked up before we even got any cards out. They're just waiting. They know there's going to be a whole lot of drama if you two reconcile. And I don't really feel it's going to be you two together as a couple causing the drama. It's going to be outsiders. It's going to be outsiders here. Too many people have got their finger in the pie in this relationship. Too many people were allowed too much input. And I feel that at the time you might have thought that was the right thing to do, involve the family members or friends, but there have been too many people involved in this that have caused massive, massive problems. So today, no, I don't feel at the moment your person's coming forward. But I do feel very strongly that they miss you. And I do feel very strongly today they want to talk to you. Yeah, that's what I felt earlier, the Justice card, bottom of this deck. They want to bring some fairness in, some balance, some truth, possibly an apology. They want, I think, you to forgive them. They don't want to move on. I'm getting they don't want to move on. They don't want to walk away from this. Even if they're not physically with you, I don't feel they want to walk away from this. But there's going to have to be this big sacrifice. But I feel now with them that they are getting a perspective on it. If they were blinkered before and they were just not showing any signs of movement towards you or trying to work this out, I feel they are now. Even if they're not speaking to you yet. Let's see what else we've got, please. Yeah. For some of you with this and this, there have been somebody that was clear energy, somebody that was quite deceitful. There has been some deceit around money here as well. And also, it's almost, I've got an energy of your person who is trying to... There's one or two things going on here. They're trying to maintain an appearance, keeping up appearances. They're trying to maintain this appearance that everything's all okay. But this is quite random, but I feel for some of you, this person is trying to work out their escape route. They know the time's not right yet. They've got to be patient. They can't just up and leave the situation they're in. They have got to formulate a plan. They have to formulate a strategy to protect you as well, I'm getting. To protect you as well. They're thinking on their feet at the moment. They are planning and they are strategizing. I feel for some of them that when they, like I said earlier, when they do leave, this is going to cause a real hoo-ha. It's almost like they're looking at a way, I guess, of sneaking off. But they want to take things with them. And for some of them, it's money. For some of them, it's money. What else have we got, please? Yeah, they're looking. Yeah. They're looking at every single option at the moment. They are strategizing mentally and on an intellectual level how they're going to pull this off, because I do feel this person wants to leave where they are, or they want to find a way of speaking to you without this tower turning upright. They're trying to find a way of communicating with you, speaking with you, without there being a great big massive row in another environment. They're looking at how to do this. 7 of Swords and 7 of Cups. They're trying to reach a decision. They're looking at all the options of basically how they're going to pull this off. And that is the delay here. That's what they're waiting for. Now is, for some reason, now is not the right time. Let's just clarify one more on this one, please, Spirit. For some of you, there's a female energy. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries or Sagittarius, this woman is very bossy. This woman has a lot of control. She pretends to be your friend, she listens to all your problems, but there's always a catch. There's always a catch. Either you have to pay back in something else, your undivided loyalty, or if you don't do as this person says, then they will almost be a flying monkey or a smear campaign around you. There was always a catch with this female energy. They pretend, whoever it is, pretended to have your best interests at heart, but they're very wrapped up in themselves. Everything is about what they could get out of it. If it's a third party energy, that energy is still here, and that energy is still causing a problem. Let's just clarify that female energy, please. Yeah. This female energy for some of you, like I say, it's general, but this female energy for some of you has been one of the blocks that has stopped your person speaking to you, because they are frightened about the ramifications from this female person, whoever that might be, family, third party, cousin, friend. They are frightened of the ramifications. Your person has told this person too much. That's what I'm getting to say. They've told them too much. So let's just see what else we can get. Let's try the Normand deck, see if we get any more specifics on this. So really this reading today is, they miss you, you are on their mind, and they are trying to work out a way of getting away from wherever they are now. And even if they're not with a third party, they have got themselves very heavily enmeshed with family, friends, who are just giving them the way that they think they should do it. And your person's working on a way now. They're looking at options. They are confused. They're very confused, but they are looking at options. But in the meantime, they are watching you. They are watching you, and they're dreaming about you. And for some of you, they even dream about, I don't know, it's quite specific, this, like a getting on an aeroplane. I've got aeroplane here. Let's see what the secrets. That's what we had with the Tower in the reverse. Right. They want to reach out to you. Okay. They do see you as a soulmate. The problems they've created for themselves in their environment are spreading. Whatever they've created, whatever problem they've got is spreading, and they are trying to work out a way of how to stop this. When they do reach out, they are going to tell you a secret, but I think for some of you, you've already guessed what it's going to be. And I think it's got to do with the situation they're in now. I think for some of you, you've already worked out what's going on. But when they do reach out, that is what they want to do. They want to discuss something with you. For some of you, when they reach out, they will start to reveal something in an email to test the waters. What else we've got? Yeah. This secret, or the thing they're hiding, has got to do with this female energy. The secrets and the lady. It's got to do with the female. It's to do with the female energy. Let's have one more, please. Yeah, they want to move on from this. They definitely want to move on from it. But it's how they do it. It's how they do it. It's how they do it. And at the moment, I just don't feel, from what I picked up straight away, and as the cards have come out, I just don't think they're going to do it at the moment. I don't feel they're going to do it at the moment. So let's see anything else we can see. Let's get some advice for you and anything else in your general energy today. This female's a real drama queen. Real drama queen. They can even pretend, this female, to be quite kind and caring and even spiritual, but they've got a real dark side to them. Whoever this is. A real dark side. And somebody's been making notes as well. Making notes, where's that come from? Somebody's been making notes. Yeah, making notes, writing things down as a record. I think the females also got secrets that they could expose on your person. A lot of things being hidden, but I think it will only just take one thing for it all to come out. Yeah. There's definitely some financial dealings going on here. I feel for some of you that, okay, this female energy who pretended to be the friend, or whoever's energy this is, helped somebody a lot when they needed some help, possibly financially or on any level, helped them. And this person was grateful for the help. But now this person's coming back, or will come back, to use this against them. It wasn't done freely. It wasn't done freely. That's the advice I'm getting to say here. It wasn't done freely. No. Okay. Last card of the day, Hangman. Which is, weirdly enough, what I was feeling as I started this. Sometimes when I'm reading, I can actually see a card for some bizarre reason before it even comes out. It's just it's a waiting game at the moment because of this sacrifice that needs to be made. To move on, to transform whatever this is all about, there has got to be some sacrifice to enable there to be truth, fairness and balance on all sides, because this person you were connected with, in the end, as I said, made you feel unappreciated, unloved and unwanted. I think for some of you, you also had a relationship at times where some days were okay and then the other days were dreadful. And I feel that was your person manipulating your energy, to be honest. So that's today's reading. I hope it's, like I say, I don't think it's shifting at the moment. I do feel it will eventually, but the main thing is here though, your person, if this is your story, is missing you. You are on their mind, and they are realising now that they have dug themselves the biggest hole and they're trying to get out of it. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks so much for the likes, subscribes and comments. That's amazing. And if you want a personal read, like I said, just click on the title of this video and everything's in the description box. Also a free relationship report, go check that out. And if you do want a personal read, just on the end screen there's a video that you can click on that just goes into more detail about how I do my tarot readings. Anyway, take good care of yourselves and thank you so much. Bye.